A polymer is a macromolecule that is made up of repeating units known as monomers. All polymers are macromolecules, but all macromolecules are not polymers. Polymers such as polysaccharides, for example, starch, cellulose, proteins, and nucleic acid, which control various life processes, plants and animals, are known as biopolymers. Now, the process of formation of polymers from the monomers are known as the polymerization process. For example, N molecules of ethylene that undergoes polymerization process to form a polymer known as polyethylene or polyethylene. Now we'll start the classification of polymers. For example, polymers are classified in number of ways. First category is classification based on the source of availability. Second is the classification based on structure. Third one is classification based upon molecular forces. Fourth is classification based upon mode of synthesis. Classification based on the nature of repeating structural unit. Now we do the classification based upon the source of availability. First category is natural polymers. The polymers which are obtained from nature, for example, plants and animals, are called natural polymers. These are obtained from the plants and animals and very essential for our life. For example, starch, which are formed from the monomer alpha D glucose, protein, for example, which are formed from the monomer alpha amino acid, which undergo polymerization to form protein. Now we do the second category, synthetic polymers. The polymers which are prepared in laboratories are called synthetic polymers. These are also called the man-made polymers. These polymers are used in our daily life like clothing, shelter, wood, metal, household goods. For example, polythene, PVC, nylon, Teflon, synthetic rubber. Now, third category under this is semi-synthetic polymers. These are mostly derived from the naturally occurring polymers by chemical modification. It is used in making threads and material like firm gases, glasses, etc. For example, cellulose on acetylation with CH3COOH and hydride in the presence of sulfuric acid from cellulose diacetate polymer, vulcanized rubber used in making tire, etc.
Now we will discuss the classification of polymers on the basis of its structure. First of all, we will discuss about linear polymers. These are polymers in which monomeric units are linked together to form long and linear chain. These are well packed and therefore having high density, high tensile strength, and high melting point. For example, high density polythene. In this, the ethylene molecules are linked together by uh, by linear chain. Second is branch chain polymer. These are polymers in which monomers are joined to form long chains with side chain or branched of different lengths. These branch chain polymers are irregularly packed, therefore they have low tensile strength and low melting point. For example, low density polythene, glycogen, starch, etc. Third category is cross-linked or network polymer. These are polymers in which monomer units are cross-linked together to form a 3D network polymer. These polymers are hard, rigid, and brittle because of its network structure. For example, bakelite, melamine, formaldehyde resins. Now we will discuss about the classification of polymers based upon molecular forces. We understand that is whenever we are talking about polymers, obviously there would be kind of intermolecular forces of friction between the polymers, and that's the reason that they have a put the property. It could be some tensile strength and it could be a fiber nature. And so this is we classify the polymers basis upon its molecular structure. First of all, we will discuss about elastomers. The polymers in which the intermolecular forces of friction between polymer chain and the weakest have the high elastic character, like rubber, are called elastomers. For example, natural rubber. If we apply a force on it, so obviously it will stretch. So whenever it gets stretched, the molecule never get destroyed, and if we release a force, it will come back to its own shape. So that for this kind of property is known as elasticity. Some certain polymers have the property of elasticity. These polymers are known as elastomers. Second is thermostatic polymers. These are the polymers which undergoes permanent change on heating. On heating, they undergo extensive cross-link between different polymer change to create 3D network solid. For example, bakelite, melamine, formaldehyde, resin, etc. Third is thermoplastic. These are the polymers which can be easily softened rapidly when heated and hardened when cooled with little change in their properties. The intermolecular forces are the intermediate between those of elastomers and fibers. For example, polythene, polystyrene, PVC, Teflon, etc. Fibers. These are the polymers which have strong intermolecular forces between the chains. These forces are either hydrogen bonding or dipole-dipole interaction. These have crystalline nature, high tensile strength, less elasticity, sharp melting point. These are long, thin, and thread-like and can be woven in fabrics, therefore used in making fibers. For example, nylon, 6,6, trilene, silk, etc.
Now we will discuss about the classification based upon mode of synthesis. There are two types of polymers under this classification. First is additional polymer and second is condensation polymers. First, we will discuss about additional polymer. A polymer formed by direct addition of repeating monomers without the elimination of byproduct molecule is known as addition polymer. In this type, the monomers are unsaturated compounds possessing double or triple bonds. The addition polymer has the same empirical formula as their monomer. For example, polythene, propylene, PVC, Orlon, and Teflon. Second is condensation polymer. A polymer formed by condensation of two or more than two monomers with the elimination of simple molecules like water, ammonia, hydrogen chloride, ethanol, etc. is called the condensation polymer. In this type, the monomer generally has the different bifunctional or trifunctional groups. For example, nylon 6,6 is obtained by the condensation of two monomers, hexamethionine diamine and acetic acid with the loss of water molecule.
Now we are discussing about classification based on the nature of repeating structure unit. Homopolymer. A polymer which is obtained from only one type of monomer molecule is known as homopolymer. For example, polythene is a homopolymer obtained by polymerization of one type of monomer molecule, that is ethane. Other examples are polypropylene, polyisoprene, PVC, etc. Next is copolymer or heteropolymer. A polymer made from two or more type of the monomer molecules is referred to as a copolymer. For example, nylon 6,6 and nylon 6,10.